Alright, so now we gotta find Dagger. I'm pretty sure what we have to do is figure out a way to get past this guard up here. We want to go up these stairs here instead of into the main hall. Okay, so now we can see a lot of different, stuff surrounding our areas. The Herbs Mountains. South Gate. Marshland. that is a direct reference to the fact that if coming up here pretty soon we can get an optional character. If we visit a particular marsh. As well as another minigame sort of side quest, the Chocobo Hot and Cold minigame side quest thing. We should be able to have access to a Chocobo Forest pretty soon. It is strange that Zidane goes straight to if he wins the hunt as his bargaining chip, when really up to that point there was really no... He wasn't planning on being entered into it. It's just sort of like he kind of just oddly transitioned straight to the hunt. I mean, Freya was in it, and so was Vivi wanting to do it, but it just seems like there should have been like some sort of transitionary scene between finding Dagger and then like actually starting the festival. Now Zagnol will not appear until like the very like maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, maybe even 4 minutes to go on the clock, because it is like a timed event. Now, in order to receive the Master Hunter key item reward item, one of our 3 people have to win. Either Zidane, Vivi, or Freya has to win the total top score number of points to get that. If none of them get that, you will lose this key item. Now, if Zidane comes in first place, he gets some money, which is nice, but it's not always ideal. Freya wants an add-on. The one that she'll get is a coral ring, which is what we're going to aim to try to receive. Because I think all Vivi wants is like some sort of like Tetra Master card. Not really worth it, truthfully. Now, ultimately, the business district is where Zagnol will end up. He'll end up in that little cul-de-sac with all the different shops, but it won't be till towards the end of the 12 minutes. And what's nice is, even though Freya will... Other hunters as well as Vivi and Freya will have a chance to get a little bit farther, get ahead in points, as they kind of just go about their business. If Zidane is in the lead, but Freya is in a close second, Zidane and Freya will fight Zagnol together. So if you get to there in time, you have a chance of turning the tide and putting Freya in the win and in the lead, and then you can get the coral ring. That's what we're going to be trying to do. We want to definitely make sure that we have Soul Blade and the Ogre. It doesn't have to happen that way, but it is nice. So what do we want to work with? Basically, Glass Buckle would be best to prevent poison, and getting that add status double AP is nice. But the question is, what do we want to do? I'll have to wait. Leave it as that. What does our Soul Blade ability take? 6. So we got 4 uses. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm not going to bother healing my MP. For the most part, this should be a piece of cake. Basically, we have 12 minutes each time we defeat an enemy that is on the field screen. We'll be given a certain amount of points, and the person who has the most points is, of course, declared the winner. If we can get to Zagnol by it's about 4.5 minutes left on the clock, under 5 minutes. In that shopping area, we will, if we kill the final blow, we get like up to almost 100 points, so it'll be pretty good. And of course, anytime somebody else takes the lead, they'll announce it so we know whether or not we're in the lead or we're falling behind. So we want to try to keep in first or second place, just so that we can, we're guaranteed a win. So if Freya defeats Zagnol, then we still win and we get the better item. Or if Zidane manages to do it, we still win and we get the key item. And it doesn't look like we get AP, so... Okay, now we can go ahead and head back to the industrial area. We still got about 4 minutes. Because ideally, even if we do get to Zachnel, it's just so Freya's currently winning, so that's fine. What you don't want to do is not give yourself enough time to actually defeat Zachnel, because you don't get any points just because you fight him. You have to defeat him. So in a lot of ways, he's sort of like an optional boss. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and head to the business district next, as we are getting pretty close there. Got about another 2 minutes to go. By the time we travel and we take out a few more enemies, we'll be pretty close. So it's okay if Freya wins. We simply want Freya or Zidane to be in the lead. And actually, we should be able to do pretty good if we can get to the business shopping area, that little round shopping plaza. About so actually we're going to be cutting it pretty close. All right, there he is. Well, the first thing we want to do is inflict the darkness status effect on him with the Soul Blade technique. And that should allow his physical attacks to miss. He does have some electrical. Let's see what her normal attack does. Because Zagnol has about 1500 health or so we've got to be We also want to steal the mithril gloves, which we just did, and then the needle fork. And once we have that, we should be good to go. And we don't want to be, harming him, because we definitely want to steal those first. Come on, Zidane. Don't let me down. Well, let's see what let's see what jump does. What kind of damage that deals. We are cutting it close. There we go. So we've currently dealt about 400 damage to him. That's pretty good. So at this point, I think we just want to let Freya do her thing. So I'm pretty sure if we attack him again with Zidane, he'll defeat him. We're going to be cutting it pretty close though, I think. One more should do it. Ooh, 60 seconds. This is going to be tough. Right down to the last second, it feels like. Oh, come on. One more attack. We'll just do physical attacks. Man, that's so close. Come on, take him down. Take him down, Freya. Oh, come on. Seriously? If this doesn't do it, we have to attack the Zidane. Yep, no choice. Jeez. Man. I really wanted the coral ring, but he just wasn't going down. Oh well. That's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm GreKaosAngel. If you like the content and want to see more, click the video on the right to see the next episode, or click the video on the left to see the ones you've missed.